Fanny for the Life's Entertainment. I got a question. Who had a better run, Lil Wayne or Drake? If you like the content, hit the subscribe button. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a comparison. And forgive me if anything's not in chronological order. This is off the top of my head. I don't have a team like academics. I'm sorry. Um, so basically, I'm gonna compare Lil Wayne from 2005 to 2012-13 versus Drake from 2010 to 2018, and we're just talking about features. I'm not talking about albums. I'm not talking about bodies of work. I'm not talking about mixtapes. I'm not talking about influence. I'm not talking about anything else but features, right? So obviously, Lil Wayne came out with the album Carter 2. I thought it was the best album. People think it's the Carter 3, but that's just the most commercial album. That's when he blew up, when he crossed over. You know, it was juiced up. He had the ooze. If you watch, Ninja Turtles, that was the album with the ooze, right? Oh 05, oh 06, whatever the case is. He's running around with Joel Santana, Dipset. He does the song, I think Bird Clap with J.R. Wright or whatever the bird. I forgot. Phenomenal. Then he does a record with Cameron called Sucker Than I get hit in the strangest places. Change. Can stand back, catch my amazing grace. Taste the savory. Like, remember that verse? I'm not gonna go over it, but that verse was amazing. You know what I mean? And then about '06, he did the Weatherman verse, which was like crazy. Stay on top of buns like sesame seeds. Ain't nobody messing with me, man. Like, phenomenal, right? Um, it was in Nicole Strings in the song. I forgot how it goes, but he had a phenomenal feature. He had the leak stuff, um, the Chris Brown features, even from uh, what was it? I forgot what album that was, but the first Chris Brown feature was crazy. Um, and then like I consider his mixtapes features because he's just like he's not recreating the song; he's really just putting his own spin on it. But it's not like 50 or like Max B or what I'm saying. Like they change the song. He don't really change the song that much. He's just adding the verse a lot. Um, but so like you get into like '08, '09. Like I said, the Carter 3, um, and just more phenomenal features. He's on everything. He was on the Soldier with uh what you call it with Destiny Child, Beyonce, whatever, and Ti. That was phenomenal verses, right? Um, and then you think about all the DJ Khaled records, right? I walk inside the club, fuck everybody, and like Pat Riley, da 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 da. Like all of those features, right? All of those Khaled features, he started that. Like, $100 million, $100 million, $100 million. Even the Birdman features when he was on his album, you know, like those features were crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about the She Will, probably one of the best lyrical commercial records he ever did. He said, "Some people hang you out to dry like a towel rack. I only care about I give the rest of the vowels back." And like, listen, you put the G in lasagna silent. Listen, all of that just crazy, right? And I'm trying to remember, Rick Ross, the John. Listen, it's just so many records. And forgive me, sometimes it's his record, but he's got a feature. But I'm just saying, feature records in general, his 16s are superior. Um, he's done like a dozen Chris Brown features to my knowledge. Um, the Gucci Man, Steady Mobbin', that's his album. He's still like it's crazy. You put Lil Wayne on your album, it's crazy. It's just like he's gonna kill it. Um, it's just so many records just to think about. The Nicki Minaj, features. Um, but then you go over to Drake, right? You say, Drake comes out with his album. I think it's So Far Gone, and then Take Care, and no, it's something before So Far Gone. I forget what the order is, with like headlines and everything, right? So Drake comes out with features. Again, uh, I'm getting so cold, I'm so thrown. 17. Or tell me what's really going on. What's happening? Like so many like cadences and stuff that you remember from those early years. I remember 2015 listening to him on a Bad Bunny record, MIA. I mean Mia, right? And then listening to the Turn It Up on a Tuesday, like phenomenal. And The Meek Mill records. I didn't like Amen. I really didn't like Amen, but obviously I liked Going Bad, you know, and then like the Travis Scott features. Come on, I thought that was Travis Scott. I thought Travis Scott was a feature. I thought it was Drake featuring Travis Scott on Sycamore. I like, like I like, like those were crazy. And then like the Black Boy JB. Then you had the Little Baby and Gotta Never Recover. And then another way, then another day, like the way he can capture someone's flow is crazy. Um, there's another song he had with Little Baby. Um, and then the Young Thug features, you know, Oh You Went. Damn, I'm going to the 2020s. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay between 2010 and 2018, but it's very hard with Drake. Very hard with Drake. It's very difficult because it's like he has such a crazy catalog just from features, not even albums. I'm not talking about albums. You know what I'm saying? The 21 Savage songs and the Future songs, like that album was crazy. Um, he was on Future album a few times. Damn, I can't talk about I can't talk about that record because it's like too recent. But yeah, I think like Drake, when Drake got on the record, he made me like the song. When Wayne got on the record, he made me like the verse, and that's the difference. Like he changed the tone of the song. Like I didn't care about Travis Scott. He made me care about the song Sycamore. He made me go get Astro World to see what else he was talking about. Travis Scott's a phenomenal artist, but some artists just introduce you to other artists because they're so great that you want to know, who they dealing with, you know. So I just think Lil Wayne, great feature, make you like. I don't think he makes you like the artist, but Drake will make you like the song more and like the artist and be interested in artists. Except for certain people, you just know it's not going anywhere. But like his features, just like, come on, I'm trying to think. Um, it's hard because I keep going past 2020 and all of that. But yeah. So uh, I just personally think Drake has a better feature run than Wayne. That's just my opinion.